Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. My name is The Trading Savage, and today is going to be part 3 of the Charles Schwab API Foundation series. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create a market data class, instantiate that, equip it with the access token that it needs to make requests to the Schwab APIs, and then this market data class is going to be able to, for example, get the market movers of a specific index. The market data class is what I use to equip my trading bot with all of the necessary information related to historical quotes for a stock, the current quotes for a stock, and any other data that it needs related to the market or the specific stock. So let's get into it. So I created this Python file called marketdata.py, and there's a few packages that we import first. Pandas is important for normalizing JSONs that we return from the Schwab APIs. Requests helps us make a request to the Schwab APIs, and then LogGuru helps provide us with logs that we use to debug or just give us information about what our Python code is doing. You might recognize this function from one of my previous videos, retrieve firestore value. So this actually allows me to retrieve my token dictionary from Firestore, which has the access token in it. First off, I'm going to set my project ID to my Google Cloud project ID, and then I'm going to set my G-Cloud project to my Google Cloud project ID in the environment. Next, I'm going to instantiate this market data class, and it's going to contain an instance variable, the access token, and I'm going to set it equal to none at first. So every time the market data is initialized or instantiated, it's going to have this access token instance variable. Next, I'm going to call a method, the refresh access token method. Now, this is going to return the access token from Firestore. Next, I'm going to also set this instance variable, the base URL. So this is the market data base URL for the APIs. And then the headers are the final instance variable. It's going to be a dictionary with authorization as the key, and then bearer with the access token as the value. The next method is going to be refresh access token, and it's going to set the instance variable access token equal to the access token value retrieved from Firestore with this function, retrieve Firestore value, which I'm importing from helpers. So when I basically do anything with this market data class, it's going to automatically update the access token. Next, we have this method called getMovers, and this takes an input, the exchange. So these are the values that we can feed into the exchange parameter. For example, this one, Dow Jones Industrial Index, SPX for the S&P 500, New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, Index all, equity all, option all, I guess put options and call options, market movers there. So the exchange is used when we use that get request to get the movers from a particular exchange. We're going to convert the response to a JSON and then convert that to a pandas data frame. Now in my terminal, you can see what that looks like, just the response frame. It has a column named screeners, and then every row is basically a dictionary. So what we do is I'm going to normalize the screeners column, and this is what the normalized screeners looks like. And it's important to add else if and else statements to your if statement to log any errors and catch those errors when they occur. Now we have our market data class defined, but I like to kind of clean up the code and separate it between files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a master Python file called main.py. This is where I like to import all of my classes from my other files. So for example, I import market data, that market data class from market data, and then I instantiate that. Next, I create a main function where this will execute all of the functions that the trading bot needs to complete its tasks. It's going to take request to be compatible with Google's functions framework. And I'm going to create this data frame from the market data's get movers method. I'm going to feed it the exchange with the Dow Jones index as that parameter, and then from there I'm going to create a list of symbols by turning the symbol column into a list. Next, I'm going to show the symbols in the logs and return done. And as usual, we can use this command to run this function using functions framework. So I'm going to open up terminal and paste this. I'm going to click on this URL and it'll run locally, and it's done. So now you can see step by step. Basically what it does is it creates a pandas data frame from the JSON that it receives from the getMovers API. Then it normalizes that JSON and creates this nice data frame that we can use. Finally, it gets us a list of symbols from the symbol column here. And then we can use these to basically feed those into our trading bot, for example, and have it analyze each one and see if it wants to execute a trade on any of those in a particular day. So that is how the market data class works, and that's what I use in my own trading bot. I hope that you found this helpful, and please drop me a like and subscribe for more content. I'm going to have a lot more content related to trading bots and the Charles Schwab APIs in the future. Thanks everyone, and until the next video.